Okay, guys, one more. Miranda Mantico's here, psychic channeler and spiritual teacher. Okay, just weird stuff that happens in sessions. This is going to be a weird, amazing thing that happens in sessions. And I could go, gosh, there could be like a whole channel just for like hypnosis sessions and what we discover, okay? But this one's really cool, okay? So I played the triangle for you guys earlier, so I'm just bringing it up because of the pyramid shape. Why not give it a little stroke, right? And I want to talk about the power of the pyramids, okay? So we did a session this week on a friend of mine who needed it. And I'm not going to say the details because that's her story. But I am going to say this one thing. In her state of hypnosis, okay, we went to the Great Pyramid. And this comes through the client, by the way. So the type of hypnosis that I practice, I do two types, okay? So I do one where I'm channeling and they're channeling, and I guide them through to where they need to be, okay? But I also do a type where I'm not going to say anything. I'm just asking questions, and it's coming through the client, through their mouth, what they're seeing and witnessing. So I kind of do a fusion of things. So anyway, her guide comes in as a beautiful leaf, okay, tipped in gold, and flies around and leads her to where she needs to go, okay? She eventually gets to one of the pyramids at Giza, okay? Am I saying that right? Anyway, and there is this plasma lightning that comes down from the heavens and strikes the pyramid and activates it. All the people are scared and they scatter, but she's not scared, okay? And she touches the pyramid and all this lightning comes through her body. And this is making me feel very much dragon energy, okay? So I just did a video, a card reading, 4 different decks, including the dragon deck. Go back and watch it if you are interested in that. And that lightning that runs through the dragons, okay, that's the architecture of the grid of ancient, what do you want to call it, guys? The planetary base is what they're calling it. So it's not really, dragon energy is not like what I think people think it is. Like, it's really more like the bones of everything that exist, okay? That's kind of the only way I know how to describe it. But through those bones runs this plasma light, okay? And it's extremely powerful, and it can destroy, and it can create, and it can be anything it needs to be, okay? And so she touches the pyramid, and all this light goes through her body. Now, once that happens, she starts getting like spontaneous healing, okay? And that looks different for every person. And I have seen dragons many times heal many people. This is a real thing, okay? In sessions. And I'm talking like physical stuff changes, okay? But this is the weird part, okay? So we had our kids with us. She's a mom, I'm a mom, and sometimes we have to bring our kids to work, and you know, we're juggling the whole thing, right? Which to me is the true matriarchy, okay? Like, we are working with our kids and making it happen, okay? But so that meant that we had to wrap up the session really fast because we weren't alone and we had the kids running around and we had to do this really fast. So I was like, okay. I told her guide who was at the pyramid with her, and we were getting like all kinds of amazing information, by the way. I was like, I really want to stay. I want to talk with you. But as you know, our littles are with us and we can't. We got to go. We got to wrap it up. They're hungry. We got to go feed them, right? So I had to bring her back into the body really fast. Normally, you know, that's a little bit of a process, bringing them back from the astral, okay? So we did it fast. We've done this many times. Not a big deal, right? She gets up. She feels so much better. It was an amazing session. It really was, okay? You can do a lot in 20 minutes, by the way, especially with lots of practice. But I go to change the sheets on the bed, and I got shocked so hard, you guys. I mean, I was like, boom, and she heard it, and I was like, oh my God. And it reminded me of when I was training for QHHT, okay, which is a different method that I practice, different from the one that we were doing. But in QHHT, they tell you not to touch the client because when they're healing, it can feel like electrical shock. Y'all, I straight up felt it. I felt that dragon grid energy, that plasma light shock that came through the pyramid through her body. And that was confirmation for her and me that everything she experienced was real. And every aspect of that was healing for her. And also the messages that she got are true. Okay. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because I think that it's important for the collective who are awakening, are ready for their psychic abilities, and they're ready to see the magic that's possible, the healing that's possible, the power that's possible, okay? Yeah, I straight got shocked, hard shocked, by just changing the sheets on my bed from the energy and the astral at the Pyramid of Giza. What the heck, you guys? What can I say? So if you're interested in ancient Egypt or you know anyone, please share this video with them because this is the kind of stuff we're capable of, you guys. We're super freaking powerful. Humans are amazing. And if you want to trickle that into the 2 previous messages that I just recorded for starseeds who sometimes think they don't belong or they don't like their human existence because Earth realm has been difficult for them, let this little 5-6 minute video be confirmation for you that this is a powerful place to be and that being human is powerful. Okay? Once you put your Humpty Dumpty together again, once you put your pieces together again and become whole, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Okay? So don't give up on yourself and don't be afraid to try something new. Okay? And really trust your intuition in the healing journey. You can do this. You can do this, guys. And don't be afraid to meditate with the Great Pyramids. So when you go into your nature time or your music or your bath time, wherever you do your self-healing, okay, focus your energy on the pyramids. Or like I said with the Merkaba, and when I was showing the instruments, picture yourself inside the Merkaba, because one of the things that my guides told me when I woke up to the pyramidic energy and started hearing from the Hathors, okay, of Egypt and Isis, is that every pyramid has the opposite, right? Every pyramid is really a diamond. And we never see that because that's underneath the ground. And this is something I did not know until my guides told me. And then I researched it and found out this is true. So as above, so below, you have the inverted, you have a diamond shape basically, you know, if you could see like the pyramid below the ground and above the ground, okay? But why that's important is because that pyramid that points down is basically allowing a channel of plasma light from the inner earth to run through it, okay? So you can use that energy. It doesn't matter where you live on the planet, by the way. Every part of earth is sacred. Every part of the land is sacred. Use that, okay? She is your mother. She wants to help you. So go out into your favorite place, whatever that looks like to you, and picture yourself inside one of those beautiful pyramids. Or you can make your own with your mind, okay? I even have a copper pyramid that I use sometimes that I meditate with that my husband made me. And so thank you to my husband for doing these things for me. He doesn't fully understand my mysticism, but he respects it. So I'm thankful for that. But anyway, yeah. Get in the pyramids, you guys. Like, seriously, they ran light through her body. It was like creating your own healing chamber with the pyramids anywhere you want. And in our case, in New Orleans, Louisiana. And by the way, we do have ancient pyramids here underground. I know this because my guides told me. And we have some in the water that have already been found by archaeologists. And we have some of the oldest sacred mounds in the world, older than the pyramids of Egypt, okay? So it's a very special place. So if you can't get to Egypt or you can't get to some of these other more famous places, maybe you can come to New Orleans because it is a powerful activation. Anyone who ever comes here gets some kind of activation. So the energy here is very special. The people here are very special. Yeah, you can utilize that. So if you're nearby, come visit New Orleans.